Right.
That's almost, I don't know.
Well, just as I talked with Bob here, I'm talking myself into this one, so,
Height panel coverage.
yeah. That's why it's good to have an expert here that you can,
That's
Ask
what that
questions
means
of.
there, the 9 3/4, the exposure part of
Yeah,
it? Okay, so that would be posted on, and then the second one, which is Century, is a 14-inch
14, yeah.
exposure, and then the third one is, which is
Which
metal,
one's the third one?
ironstones on the next one, and that's 8.3.
Okay, so this is the one that's made to look like slate.
and this is 28 gauge also. It's painted.
Lifetime warrant, oh, limited lifetime.
Limited.
warrant,
Yeah, I'm always suspicious when they say lifetime, cause I don't know who they're talking about.
Your lifetime.
Yeah, if it's mine,
So if you can decide on some of these specifications, and I can get it
Yeah,
a
see,
little
that's,
bit.
this even knows the roughness of the slate, see? you can
yeah,
tell.
yeah, it's textured, yeah, I like that. So,
We don't have to be specific in a name, but if we
No.
give them some,
a reference.
a reference of height, width, and gauge.
But I do like
then-
this
color.
color on here, cause it is
Pardon?
textured.
And color.
And
color.
color, yeah, that I
Yeah.
already have on there, great, that's all set.
Yeah,
It's the other
Believe it or not, whether it's slate or whether it's your metal roofing, there is some colors that they produce that are cheap because they're not very, people don't like them
they
as
don't like them,
much.
yeah,
So if you don't put color,
Oh, yeah, no, I have the color,
and
I'm
they
just
won't, and
the
they get
gauge.
it, they're gonna say, hey,
and the
listen,
height.
this is what I bid you
Right.
on.
yeah, cause they will, they'll bring you in a color that they can't move.
So, what are we talking about, charcoal?
Well, it's called gray, in this case,
Gray.
their name gray is charcoal.
Yeah,
Or on
well,
that?
we're gonna get samples anyway,
Yeah,
Ted,
we're gonna get
so,
samples.
Okay,
now
Yeah.
they're gonna bring in color samples and what have you, so
Yeah.
we're gonna have that opportunity. It's pretty hard to pick it off of something like this anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those three choices, Lean.
Do you want to list, a height ranging between 8 3/4 and something, or,
Yeah, make
so
it a
that they have a
range.
couple,
Yeah, some options.
I don't know what's best to list on that, this is a little bit more complicated than I thought it would be for metal, cause there's so many different choices.
Well, I would go from the height of, what's the minimum one here was 8 and something, wasn't it?
8.3,
Yeah, I'd go 8.3 to, 14 and a half, 14 and a quarter.
and see what they have for prices on them.
Yeah, see what they give us.
And then when we get the sample, we'll be able to tell it
Yeah,
whether it's,
yeah, this is not an easy thing to do, buying a roof.
what do you think, Ted?
Yeah.
Do we wanna list a range?
yeah, that's fine,
Yeah,
So-
we can already decide which one we want, but.
Right.
yeah, cause in the end, we're gonna get to choose.
I can't imagine going with the 14 inch.
Now, the 14 seems kinda big, but you never know.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'll put the range, and then the gauge,
Well, these gauges vary, so, I think the minimum one, or one was 26,
so listed as a minimum gauge.
one is 29, and
and
the other
one's
one
28.
was, I would again do it a range 26 to 29. Cause 29 was,
No, 26.
Yeah. I would list it as a range.
Okay, alright, that'll get us closer.
Yep.
And then they'll have to provide the warranty and,
Right.
specifications for installation and
Yeah,
all the other stuff.
Yep, yeah, and that all looks pretty much generic here, from one to the other, they all kinda. Yeah, cause we're gonna need to understand what these hidden fastener interlocking things are, and.
Yeah, I do have some sheets that recommend one type of fastener over the other.
Yeah, but I mean, each manufacturer is going to have their recommendation,
Yeah,
you know,
and-
they're gonna have what they would suggest, was,
okay,
a four-way interlocking design, okay, that's, good. Alright, cool,
alright,
good
and
job.
then, Tom said he would be willing to do a once-over on all the language, so
Yes,
that what
you
I
can
bring
send it to
back
Tom,
is,
Me,
you know,
if you got a soft
to
copy
just-
to me, I'm gonna look at
to
it.
just get it closer to being a finished product, so we can get the two of them out.
okay. All set?
Yeah, is that gonna work?
Yeah,
To make those changing those in off.
How about the slate one? The slate one's all set, right?
Slate one's all set, I'm looking at it over and over again, just to make sure I haven't
If you wanna
missed
send me
anything.
that one too, you can,
Yeah.
I'll eyeball it,
I
yeah.
will. Yeah, sounds good.
Good.
You got the, MOU I sent you the other day, right?
Yeah, that's the same one I had before.
Oh, it is, okay,
Yeah.
then that is the one, cool.
Are you guys gonna meet with the school
Yeah,
board
we're waiting
and
on them.
adopt it, or?
We're waiting on them at the moment, I was just gonna ask Ted about that,
I haven't been able to get over.
on the trash, yeah, we need to close that issue on the trash, we need that bid. So we need that, that's our action still, it's Ted's action.
Okay.
Right? Okay, I got a request for, vacation and.
Get out.
days.
Get the shredder close by.
Not approved?
No, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
I have-
then probably
I have
Yeah,
great
we had,
helpers in the office, so
enjoy
we've got the
your,
office
enjoy
covered.
your time away and the wedding and the whole nine yards.
This is a card addressed to the 250th anniversary committee. So there's, let me come up with this. Dear committee members, Ron and I, Ron is,
Warner?
Ron Warner, Ron and Barbara Warner. Ron and I want to thank all the members of the committee for the wonderful celebration they put together for the 250th birthday. It was a very enjoyable afternoon. Love, Barb and Ron. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, that's all I got.
Reval's complete, I'm just waiting for some final numbers from Scott Marsh. And,
Okay.
getting that, plus the, revised revenue, we should be able to move forward with getting a date to set the tax rate, it's coming up in October.
Okay.
Cool.
You got anything?
Yes, this week we had a cemetery trustee meeting because Brian wasn't there. So, one of the things that we talked about doing is that the Beckett Family Fund that, helped us out with the, volunteers in the cemetery this summer. They, worked roughly, 20 hours, I think there were 4 or 6 volunteers, in the cemetery that did a fantastic job, and I'm already planning on how I'm gonna use them next year. So, but they have a fundraiser this month, it's a golf fundraiser, and, they sent me their brochure, I didn't bring a copy tonight, but I was wondering if we could, the cemetery trustees, or the town, could make could make $100 donation to the, to that fund for the volunteers that we had here at the cemetery. So, we'd like to do that, and I don't know if we can do it, but if we can, I would like to.
Who's this group?
It's the Beckett Family, and I probably have the name kinda wrong, but it's Beckett Family Foundation. They do, work with, folks who need to do a community service, sometimes it's school kids.
You
They-
used them last year in the cemetery.
Yeah, the folks who use, for the Stock Cemetery.
Park Cemetery.
But the folks who need to do community service, some forced, but some of it is volunteer work, it's school kids who, as part of their curriculum, have to, perform so many hours, like the Bow kids and what have you, so we had good success with them. More to create a list.
So you wanna make a donation?
But I don't know if we can do that as a town, I don't know what the rules are around that kind of activity. We certainly got more than $100 worth of labor out of it. If we had, hired that out, that would've been, probably a few bucks, a lot more than 100, I'm sure.
So where would it come out of?
Well, it can come out of the cemetery budget, but I just wanted to bring it to the board.
Under what line?
Maintenance, maintenance line, cemetery maintenance, general maintenance.
It's up to the cemetery trustees to vote.
Well, and we already talked about it, and we'll do it, but I wanted to bring it to the selectmen also, make sure that I wasn't breaking some rule that I shouldn't be breaking.
They can take it.
Okay,
I mean, it's
cool.
it's your money.
Alright, then we'll go forward with that, I'll get you the information,
Okay.
cool.
Have to draft up some kind of an
I'll
invoice?
get something, yeah, I'll get something
Yeah, they
from
should
them.
be able to give you a letter.
I have in their packet that they sent me, there's information, I don't remember all of it in detail, but
Okay,
I'll take a look at it again, I'll get it over to you, and then, if we need something else, I'll get it.
okay.
Okay, thanks, okay, cool,
That's it?
that's it, man.
Anybody? Okay. I entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
You don't have anything, Ted?
What?
Nothing from you?
No, I did everything. I'll second the motion.
Oh, it's not late enough, we can't go home yet.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Alright, I'll get you something.
Good job, gang.
I'm getting there.
No, you are, you're
But
doing
I'm
good.
just like, my eyes are crossing and it's
Oh, I
just
know.
little pieces.
I gotta figure a,
This is good.